Okay, so let's do layout number 2. So I've already kind of been pre-planning. I had all my photos printed, and I put them on designated just half sides of the pages, just to make that easier. I recently got in these L Studio, what was the packaging called? Steel craft dies, and they say words like moment, favorite, awesome, love you. So I cut out 2 of these, and that's what these elements are. And I have the letters sitting here in front of me. And then the large butterflies, believe it or not, these are all from the Dollar Tree. They're not current. I've had these in my stash probably last year. I got 2 of each color. There's also an orange pack. And I just decided to go with the green one just because of the aqua and the blue from the pool, and then her green and the blue in her dress over here rather, went well with it. And so then I'm just placing them. I'm having some of them interact with the edges too, which kind of helps. And all I feel I want to do, just to make sure I remember this week, is that the 10th, she started her first day of school. I'm realizing that I don't have, what is it called? Peacock feathers, which would have been the perfect color like this. It's like a green tealy color. So the closest I have is either broken china, or I feel like I might go faded blue, which is just kind of a soft gray blue color, just for it to be settled, just because this is introducing a whole new color, like a turquoise. And this is kind of like an aqua thing going on here. So I want to stamp out first day of school. I just picked up this one from, it's called Typewriter by L Studio. And I got this and a few other things from L Studio. I had recently been featured on their blog or something for a layout I did. And they gave me a $10 gift card to the website. So I made a purchase, and so let's use it. So I'm going to use this one to write out first day of school, and then we'll adhere all of this down, and hopefully I'll get all these letters into something that I can use. But I will fill in the O's for this layout. So let's get started.
Okay, so this was a very fun layout to put together, I must admit. What was odd too, like I said, there's no scrapbook paper, so just these really big butterfly die cuts that really make this layout pop. And I do love these die cuts I used to make the words, the awesome and the love you. They were from L Studio, and they are fantastic. So I'm really excited to have those in my collection. And these will probably stay out on my desk because I just love the quick title slash like a good size word. Like it's not too big, it's not too small, that it creates. So I'm really excited about having these in my stash. And the overall aqua tones of this layout too came together well with the photos as well, so that also helped. So at this point I was looking around, and there were some holes that I noticed that I was like, and I'm not playing with an extra sticker collection, so I busted out a stencil. This stencil is from a Vicky Bouton collection, not the 2 recent ones. This is like an older set that has this floral, and I did it as a border all the way around using crushed pistachio and the scrapbook.com blending tool, and it worked out perfectly. So it's all around the edges, and it it fills in the spots that were kind of blank in my eyes that I knew were going to be hard to fill, because A, didn't probably have a photo that fit there, and B, the smallest butterfly I was using was already utilized. So I just don't like white space, so let's fill it in with some stenciling. And so it was an easy way to do it. I might have to keep this in mind too, especially when I'm always doing these layouts, to keep my stencils visible, because they're always fun to add a pop of color like this into certain areas that you want to fill up that you don't want to put a sticker in. I have to keep that trick in mind. So that is the definite tip for this layout is keep your stencils out, because they're a great tool to add color and decorative elements around the edge. So now I'm going to get started in pulling out the stamps that I will need. I simply want to write first day of school. It started on Tuesday this year or Wednesday this year. We live in South Florida, so Florida, I know we're starting earlier compared to other states, but we also end earlier, so it evens out in the end anyway. So this stamp, like I said, was called Type, I think it's called. So it just kind of looks like an old typewriter font. I really like it. This too will sit on my desk because, again, it's not too big, it's not too small. It's like a good size font to have for my memory keeping on a regular basis. So you might see this stamp be used again. So I'm really glad that I got that gift card to use on their website, because I haven't shopped L Studio since probably the Black Friday sale last year, but I got so much stuff that it was, content for until now. And I definitely like this font, so I'll keep it in mind.
Okay, that will wrap up this layout for this week. Okay, that will wrap up this layout for this week. I do love the way it turned out. The stenciling was unexpected but effective on this one. And so just goes to show, like, I didn't use any sticker books. These were just, embellishments in my stash, a little stamping, and then these die cuts can really make an impressive layout as well. The stamping was just a bonus. It was really cute, especially in the color. And now it might be interesting to write over here because some of it's there. I almost wonder if I should have just done the stenciling throughout the whole thing and it would have been like pattern paper, but that might have been a little too busy. So I do like keeping it as a border. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have some inspiration as well, because this was really fun to do. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Give this video a thumbs up and hit the little bell for notifications when I upload my videos. Until next time, everyone, bye. I use from the Happy Planner. I have my pictures printed, and I have this covered off already with some copy paper. I have a few large Mombi stick titles that I am considering, and I have the summer florals pulled from Hell of a Plan. I did have, because I did show on the last one, that I also have spring florals, and I do love this one as well, but since these were more pastel-y, I thought I still loved the summery vibes of this one. And in particular, I like, and what I like about these books is that there are a few pages that go together. So I do like this collection that's mostly like these green leafy ones, and I kind of want to use these little pineapple flip-flop embellishments before the summer ends, even though I live in Florida and these could be used all the time. I just feel like for aesthetically, this is still working in August, that let me use my summery products, if you will, while in these summer months. And that way, if I do flowers in, October or something, no one will be mad at me, because we don't have trees that change colors and stuff down here. I still see palm trees. So I got these like kind of 4 pages to work with that all have the same color scheme. So we'll use these, and I don't want to take them out. I think I just still want to leave them in the book, because I have every intention, if I use it, I'm going to kill the page of stickers. Yeah, so we'll use this sticker set, and then whichever one of these, like I kind of, just like more smile, but these kind of, except for like, oh no, the blue's kind of here. So maybe Oh Happy Day. I do like Wild and Free. That's all pink, so that could definitely work. And I like this one as well. The only thing that throws it is like the blue purple color. Maybe not that one. We got titles. Okay, let's get started.
So let's complete this layout together. I have really been enjoying the way my use of Hell of a Plan stickers. I know I had mentioned them in my last memory keeping video. I think I used them then too. They are quickly becoming a very nice, go-to sticker book for me. I love Live Life Posh as well, and I actually did another order for their fall Posh sticker book set. Mostly because the florals in her collections are great, and I mostly will do florals any day of the week, any time of the year. But at least her florals then for the fall were like of the purple and orange colors and some of the browns and such, without getting too seasonal. Again, I always find it hard simply because I live in Florida, and I think, who else I think feels it? Maybe other, like South California or something like that, where you don't have too many seasons. So it's hard for me to always get collections that definitely get very fall, or like with falling leaves and things like that, just because we don't see it here. And it's the same when winter hits too, when things have a lot of snow icons and snowmen and things like that. Since we don't get snow, it's hard for me to buy certain collections when that happens. But this collection worked out perfectly. I love the little flip-flops and the seahorse, and everything goes together. So I love when they have coordinating sheets like this with different icons. It really makes your memory planning come together nicely. or if you use her stickers for actual planner pages, that would work out great too. So I decided on the Smile More title page, and I simply cut it in half and spread it across the 2 pages to finish this layout out, and it really came out well.
Okay, done with this layout. Love how it turned out. When I got to this part, I was about to start filling it with the square stickers, and I forgot about using a title. So this one worked out the best to kind of cut it and have it long. I thought about the Wild and Free one as well, but I like just the black bold title of that. Ta-da-ta-da. All right.
Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe and hit that like button. Till next time, bye.